Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas and all had a lovely New Year as well, whatever you decide to get up to. I've been working again, so it's just been like a normal holiday for me, normal working week for me. But like I say, decided to have a week off, just to spend a bit of time with the family and things like that. Nothing really much been happening in regards of the growing. But as you can see at the back here, been getting on with a lot of things recently. I've taken some leeks down to the garden, but you've already seen that in the live update that I showed you last week. Let me show you what I'm doing today and also give you a quick look at what's happening in the grow room here at home. So what I'm doing today is I'm transplanting the Bradley onions that I sowed on the 21st of the 12th, a couple of days before the Boxing Day sowns. So these are the ones, like I say, I sowed on the 21st, and I'm going to pot all of these up into 7cm pots. I've got 12 there ready to go into the watering tray, and they'll be going inside for the time being. In the little grow room itself here, I've got the leeks that I got off Chris Lang, which I need to check over. I've been keeping them topped up with water from the bottom, of course. They're coming on slowly. I think it's just to do with the temperatures and stuff I've got in here. I've got my ellies that I potted up on the 27th of the 11th into the pots. They're standing up lovely at the moment. I don't know, I haven't actually had a look, and as you can see, look, there you go, the roots are already reaching the bottom, so I need to have a sort of them out and start potting some of them ones up as well. There's some the Bradley onions that I sowed early, 22nd, 11th, 9th to the 12th. Now these are basically, they didn't germinate very quickly because of the cold temperatures in the grow room here. I had a bit of an issue with heating this room for a bit. As you can see in the back here, the lowest it's been is 9.3, and that's been over the past week. So it's been a lot lower temperatures, because I've had to I've filled up my box here, I filled up the propagator with cabbages. So in the propagator here, I've got Dave's onions, which I've potted up, which I need to get staked up. They've just been potted up today. I've also got the early sown in October Bradley onions here as well. Let's say they're a bit behind. I've got the onions that I got off Jeff that I sowed on the 9th of the 12th. Now, to be quite honest, Jeff, I don't know why, but I've had poor germination with the seeds that you give us for the onions. The two at the back there are the only ones that I managed to get from the previous sowing that I did. And I've got the ones that I sowed on the 26th on Boxing Day there. These have been on bottom heat. And also, if I shift this, set this one here, I've got all of them and Bradley onions ones as well. That's popping up there. They're the remainder of the seed. Coming across here, the Cornish Giants I sowed on the 9th of the 12th are all popping up lovely. Let's put them into 7cm pots, and I've got them all on the bottom heat. Not thinking of much for this one, like, but we'll see how things progress on. And these are the giant cabbage that I sowed on the 1st of the 12th and also the 20th of the 11th that I managed to get out. The 4 that I sowed, there was about 8 there, I only got 3, sadly, I don't know why. I got potted my granddad's leeks up from the one I got from seed. They've been potted onto there, they were done yesterday. I've got some more ellies there, which are potted up on the 1st of the 12th. They're all standing at attention, and so are them ones that I potted up on the 27th of the 11th. So a few of these are going to friends, because I don't need them all. But I've got a few inside the house as well, which need to look into. The ones at the back, I've got Cumberland at the back. Cumbrian, sorry. As you can see, they're getting big now. They need to be potted onto 2-litre pots. And the Betty Blacks as well on this side as well, which need potting into 2-litre pots as well. I've got the intermediates that I've kept here. They need to be potted on as well into the 2-litre pot. So I'm starting to come on nice and canny now. I'm starting to try to move some space out of the way and stuff. The sweet peas that I sowed on the 26th of the 11th, which I nipped out, these are all getting a bit leggy now, even though they're in direct sunlight. It's a bit strange. So all I did was just nip the tops off, and when they're about 3 to 4 inches high, nip the tops off to promote the growth. So they're coming along alright as well. The onions that I've got saved, just on the bottom here, just out of the frost-free, it's in a frost-free environment. They're still there, they're shooting up, and they're starting to play catch up with the big one. So they're moving on leaps and bounds, and same with the leek that I put back, the Yorkshire Giant leek that I put back for experiment. That's coming on canny as well. Everything underneath there is nice and tucked away, nice and tidy, the geraniums, and I've also got gladiolas on the back underneath there as well. So everything in here is looking canny, is looking good. The angel trumpets that I got from Martin, they're all sitting at the back there, just getting watered every now and then. So still, I've got lots of potting on to do, lots of things to sort out. I've got a bit of time off coming up next week, so hopefully we can get things sorted out and moved down to the garden and I can get my gas and everything on down there. So yeah, I'm going to start by putting these on into here, and that's me done for today. So I'll see if I can find somewhere to put these and show you how I'm separating these off. So what I found to be the easiest method of removing these seedlings from the case here is just basically squeeze it around so it breaks up the soil. Then if I'm very gentle, very delicate, what I can do is just pull, not too hard, you don't want to rip any roots. And from the bottom there, what you can see, there's an onion plant with the root intact. So what I'm doing is, I've already made my hole, just popping that into there, pushing down securely, and there's one transplanted. I'll do the same with the rest of them. Nice and easy. Yeah, it just comes out lovely and easy. Just break the soil up into the hole. Don't worry if they flop over, because they'll just perk back up again once they get used to the new environment. Fantastic. So I'm going to get on with all of these ones, and I'm going to water from below with some warm water. Now, little handy tip as well, as you can see on that one there, the seed head is still on top, the seed's on top. Now do not pull these off, because you can cause damage and you can also cause problems, because from what I read on, there's still nutrients and things in the seed. There's not nutrients, but there's still properties in the seed which the plant can use, and also it's also covering that top. It'll not be green, it'll be the tip in itself. If you pull that off, you damage the tip and it can cause damage to the plant itself. So always keep the tips on the top. Top tip, keep the tips on the top. So I'm going to get on with the rest of these. I've just got these ones to do. So that's how I'm transplanting these as easy as I can. Now, realistically, I would like to be popping these up with. I've got vermiculite, and I've got. I haven't got any perlite in the moment, but there's vermiculite in the compost. I'm using Humax compost. Ideally, I would like to have been added a bit of charge in, and also some mycorrhizal fungi, the mycore. But unfortunately, I don't have any at the moment. So when it comes to payday, I'll be heading over to my favourite online shop, exhibitiongarden.co.uk, and .com. Either I'll have to. I've got it saved on my phone anyways. To get some mycore and get some charge for the coming season. I'll be getting a bit, because I like using it last year, and this year what I'll do is I'll do an experiment. So I'll do half and half, so we can see if there's what differences are. I notice a difference personally from what I've done previous years, but we'll see how things go with that over the coming season as well. And then I'll be sowing tomatoes, chilies, all sorts coming up shortly as well. I've got the giant tomato seeds to start off. Doing all sorts over the next couple of weeks. Coming January, start a new year, start a new season. So I'll see what else I get up to the rest of this week, and I'll document you from there as well. I'll also show you down the garden as well when I get down, possibly on Sunday. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you through the rest of the week. I'm going to get on with these, get this sorted out, but things are progressing nicely. One more thing I forgot to mention with these onion seeds. I've potted the big ones up there. I've got some in there which are still small. I'm going to take back inside and pop onto some heat. I'll move them out of the way. What I like to use to keep them upright is get some wire. I've already done not a video, but it's in one of the videos from last year. I'll see if I can find it. And I've just made these little supports, which you can make with just some wire and just a that's it, just some wire, and you can just make some supports like that. And all I'm doing, because these are too big at the moment, I'm just going to fold over the bottom just a little bit. I'm going to put it in, and that's ready for the support for the onion. So there we go. So I'm going to do the rest of these ones with the ones that I have available here. I've got more at the allotment. I'll have to bring some more up by the looks of things, so I've already used a lot. And other things, I've got some more to help up there as well. So I'll see if I can find the video. I'll post a link on here somewhere if I get a chance to do so. Or also down below in the description. So yep, that'll be me done. So I'll see you through the week. Hello everybody. Saturday morning. I've got one plan only to get sorted out today, and that is I'm going to start off my normal leeks. So my normal garden eating leeks, they will be going into pots and things. So I've got my stuff prepared. I've just been back in the house there to get my leek seed, and I'll show you how I'm going to set these normal ones away now. So what I've got here is I've got a deep 2 litre pot, and I've got, sorry, that's a 2 litre pot, and this one's a 1.5 litre pot, just an old used one. I had dianthus in a couple of years ago. I've given them a wipe out and a clean out. All I'm going to be going, because I had good leek from my granddad's seed. And these are the ones that I sowed, I think, in 2017. This is off the leek head from then. I've already got some that's been potted on, which were them ones there. I potted on the other day, as you've seen. They were sowed back in November, but they've had a slow start in life. Now all I'm going to do with these is I'm going to fill these up with compost. Okay, I've got my granddad's seed in here, which I've already got sorted out like I showed you. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle the seed over the top, just a fair bit, and just leave them. So once they grow, they'll just be growing in this pot, and that's it. Saves a bit of space as well. Then once they get to about pencil thick, they should be able to go outside. And once that happens, we can separate them off. Then once they're separated off, we can plant them direct into the ground outside. So it's a bit of a space saver. So what I'm doing is there's a bit on the top, and this compost is warm because it's been in the heated greenhouse. So I'm just getting that. It's already a bit damp as well. I've got a bit of vermiculite in there. I've got my granddad's seed. I think I may need to pull some more out. I've got my granddad's seed that I hand picked myself. It took ages to get all of these out. All I'm doing, sprinkling across the top, around the edges, so it's well broadcast across the top of the pot. Same with this one, and that should give me plenty of options, plenty of things to choose from. I don't need to do anything else with them. I just flatten them down, push the seed into the surface, push the seed into the surface. Now you can either cover these with a little bit of compost or a bit of vermiculite. I'm going to do a bit of compost to begin with. I'm basically going to do a bit of both. So, put it on the top, give it a shake around. Bearing in mind you don't want the compost right at the top. Bit of vermiculite on the top. Give that a shake. I'll keep the heat in as well. And when the sun comes down onto the greenhouse in the back garden here, just shift that around. Might need to move that around a bit. Put a bit more on. Bought these bags from 5 litre bags of vermiculite from Poundland. It worked out a lot cheaper for what I needed to be doing with all of these. I got these a little bit early on in the season when all the sales were on. Didn't need to be soon, it's just the end of the gardening season. Got a day of leeks. Got a day of leeks, and that's them sown, that's them done. So as you can see there, they'll be staying in here. I'll give them a bit of a drink now from the top. Even though it is moist, I still like to do a bit of the top as well. And I know it's definitely getting they're definitely getting some water on. And that is another job done. So I've started these ones now. They'll just be getting left in this greenhouse here. Doesn't matter if it's heated or not, as long as it's above freezing. As long as it's above freezing, it'll be fine, frost free. Then it'll not be too long until I've started doing the tomatoes and things as well. But that's all I'm doing for today. I've just noticed as well in the leeks when I've been picking through them, I'm going to tidy them up a bit. But it looks like I've got some thrip in the greenhouse here. I believe it's thrip, so I need to get my Dynamec from the garden, come up and start doing a regular spray for the leeks. I've still got plenty to do. I'm going to be down the garden most of the day tomorrow, so I'll see you down the garden tomorrow. Hi folks, Sunday, around about dinner time today. I've got a plan of action to get started and get sorted out. Down the allotment for a few hours today, then the main majority of the work starts come Tuesday or Wednesday when I've got a couple of days off for the week. In here today, I'm going to be, because my gas has run out and I can't get any more until the end of the month, I am going to be putting the fire on, bringing the leeks and everything into here. Everything that's in the dormant stages at the moment will be taken and put in the middle of the greenhouse on the benches. Then from there I've got garlic to put in as well. The wife's asked for some potatoes to take back home as well, some eggs as well, so I'll grab some of them. So at the moment, prep. I'm going to be finding my Dynamec in here because I lost it the other day. It's in here somewhere. I will, and I'll need to take that home. I've already taken some home to spray my leeks with at home. So that's a start anyways. I'm just waiting back for a message from a friend of mine just to see if I can pop over and see how his leeks and everything are progressing on. If I get a chance, I'm going to pop down there today as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this all cleared out so that I can get prepped, ready to go for the fire to be put on, because it's time to start again pretty much. So let's see how we'll get on today. Okay, so for the sweet peas, now because I'm going to be basically putting this greenhouse as a heated greenhouse, these sweet peas need to go outside. So as long as to be quite honest, they can deal with a hardy frost. They can't deal with it. You keep the plants nice and hard and they'll be fine. Now we don't want them too high, and we don't want to really nip them off too soon either. So all of these plants here are going to fit outside into the cold frame. So the sweet peas can be outside into the cold frame from now until the time that they get planted out. So I'm going to clear out the cold frame outside as well once I've cleared off this bench. I'm busy clearing out all of the potted dahlias and things. Then that means I can get this bench space used up a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the sweet peas. That's the sweet peas going to be in the cold frame. Now I've just picked the cold frame up, as you see in there. It was down where the leek house was, behind that greenhouse there. I brought it over here so it's got some sunshine, and I'll keep the sweet peas in here. So when I pulled all the sweet peas out, this is what I've getting back. So I've got lots of saved sweet peas there. I've got different varieties going across here as well. I have lost a fair bit. Let's say I haven't germinated, or the mice have eaten them, so I've got 2 from there, 3 from there, 4 cups from there, 4 cups from there. But the saved sweet peas, I've got a fair few. I think I've lost 2 in there as well. But I've got some space across the back to put some more stuff in, and also down the side. So I'm going to go and get the top for this, and that's going to get left. I'm going to put some water in the bottom of the trays just to keep them nice and moist, as they already are anyways, and that's them kept in there. So on to the next job. That's it, covers on. I've left a little gap for a bit of airflow, and the bottom's got plenty of airflow as well, and there'll be enough for if it rains and the water can go on the side there. I've still got these Sweet Williams to pot out, but that's on the to-do list. I'm going to next go back in the top greenhouse and sort that out, but I've got garlic to put in down there. That's all of the garlic in, all done. I did have about 9 spaces left at the bottom there, so I've just popped some garlic fresh in, and I should have a succession of garlic from the top there all the way down, then through again all the way down here as well. Different varieties, white crystal, the stuff that I saved myself, Germador. Now it is looking canny actually. If I go down, you can see the stuff that was sowed outside is looking canny good, and the stuff that I sowed inside is slowly catching up. So to be honest, at the moment I think the inside is looking a lot better than as opposed to this side as well. The stuff I put in late, the Germador at the back there, and this stuff that I've just put in now. So that's all of the garlic in. The red onions that I got free and I start off indoors, that's caught right up with the stuff that I've got outside. It's coming up fantastic. It's all sorted that there, which I'm pleased of. I've got some, like I say, this cauliflower I put in just for the crack, just for the hell of it. It's Romanesco, as you can see there in the back. I've got some cauliflower to take home for tea, which I'm happy with. Inside the middle greenhouse here, I've put all the mini chrysanthemums because my gas ran out, of course, so I'm having to just play it by ear. In the back here, I've got the mini mums, some bronze and the pink. That's only 2 colours I managed to get. I've got my own yellow bush chrysanthemum, which I took all of these cuttings from last year, from this mother plant, and they're already starting to shoot already in this warmish December and January that we're having so far. Apart from the frost on night time, of course. I've got the chrysanthemums that I got off John Peace. Yeah, pink wings, and also yellow courtier and John Wingfield. These are all already potted up. I've brought these into here as well in a cool environment until I need to put them on somewhere, some heat. I've got these leeks that I need to take up and put them in the top greenhouse, which in fact I'll take with us now. Bear with me, just playing it as I go along. So we'll take these up to the top greenhouse. My granddad's away. I've been helping them chop these trees down, cut these trees back. He should have done it in November like I told him to, but never mind. Onions, red onions, and white onions. You can't really see much on there, but as you can see, they're coming. I've weeded around here as well, just getting rid of the top surface weeds. Elephant garlic, as you can see, that's coming up there all right as well. Coming down the garden, I've got the Sweet Williams that I need to pot into the ground. Just around there should do fine. I've got the sweet peas in there, as you've seen, the lid on, all sorted, raring to go. They'll stay in there until springtime. I'll just put some water on the bottom there. Strawberries just need to come outside. And go into the top greenhouse here. I've got, let me just put these down here. Bear with me, I'll just go around the back. I'm starting the back anyway, so I've got this bench cleared off, and my fruit's still there. So I've got this section cleared off. I've got my trailing geraniums in there, they're still going alright, I'm pleased about that. The cuttings that I took as well. I've just put the other geraniums up the top there. These chilies are doing alright as well, for just drying and hanging, doing alright. I've got the cauliflower there, just ticking away nicely. My granddad's pot leek, looking alright. It's probably about the same size as some of the ones that the other guys have already got grown already as well. I've got to take this seed box home to organise my seeds for the coming season ahead. It's nearly time to start getting this sorted out. So I need to take all these home and all the boxes and get everything prepared. I've still got this section to do here, but that time of day, isn't it? Time to go home. I've got all my leeks in here for the heat, so they don't, because I've already unfortunately been left in the middle greenhouse with no gas because I didn't realise the gas ran out. Got my sticky trap. Right, I need to get a new one actually, but that one's still got some stick on it, so I'll I need to get some more when I go down to the allotment shop. Fire's on, feel that heat already. I'm going to bank that up now, and that'll be me done for today. I've got these to pot up as well when I come down on Tuesday. But like I say, that's me done. So lots of plans ongoing, like I say, this week, New Year. Haven't really done much over the Christmas period. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas and nice New Year as well. But I've made a start 2019. Bench is cleared off, happy with that. Leeks down here, getting warmth now, pleased with that. I've got a bubble wrap inside of this greenhouse. I know the bubble wrap is down here somewhere. I need to find that. I'll do that on Tuesday. And then what else is it? It's just basically sorting the rest of the stock greenhouse out, ready for starting the spring again. So there's nothing else really. So thank you very much for watching this week. Lots of, like I say, once again, lots of plans, lots of things ongoing at the moment. Comes the end of this month, looking forward to February, because I'll start getting that base built in February with my dad. The brick base, then I can get me once I've done that with my dad, I'll be able to do the bricklaying and everything myself, because I've never done it before, and Dad's going to give us a hand. So I'll be able to make some more benches and some more trenches and stuff like that. I've still got ground to prepare for the leak, for the leak bed. I've got this tunnel to sort out. Lots and lots of plans to get on with. So look forward to all of this as well. So I shall see you next week and see what we get up to on Tuesday, Wednesday onwards. Yeah, so I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.